What does current ratio of 0.9 is to 1 conveys? Let's see. When the current ratio is 0.9 is to 1, it means for every 1 rupee of current liability, this business is having current asset of only 90 paise. Let me put the scenario like this. Let's say current asset is 90 million, current liability is 100 million. If I calculate current ratio now, it will be 90 by 100 and the ratio will be 0.9. We express it as 0.9 is to 1. It means for every 1 rupee of obligation, the resource available is only 90 paise. It means there is a clear shortage of 10 paise for every 1 rupee of obligation. So this communicates this business is having liquidity strain. When I say liquidity, it means ability of the business to meet its short-term expenses and obligation. But here they are short by 10 paise per rupee of obligation. Apart from that, it also communicates something more serious. Look, this business has raised short-term funds, that is current liabilities of 100 million. Of that, they have used only 90 million for short-term purpose. It means they have created current asset. So what they have raised is 100 million. What they have used is only 90 million. It means there is a difference of 10 million. They have raised from short-term source, but they have not used it for short-term use. It means they have used it for long-term use. That is, 10 million of this short-term funds has been used for long-term purpose. And if you look at it from financial discipline point of view, that is not correct. Why? Diverting short-term funds for long-term purpose will attract severe consequences for the business, because when these people demand the repayment, there should be adequate resources available in the form of current assets, short-term assets. But if it is going to sit in long-term assets, or if it is going to be used in long-term purposes, then paying them will become heavily difficult, and that could even affect the going concern of the entity. Because when they demand the payment and when the business is not in a position to make the payment, then they will go for a legal recourse to get their money back, which could even lead to liquidation of the business, a running entity. So that could be the kind of devastation or the consequences it can attract. So current ratio below 1 means there is a liquidity strain. Current ratio below 1 means there is a diversion of short-term funds for long-term purpose.